here's the thing. Just turned up on Bundy's for my first visit. Got here just as it was getting light. Had a look round, see a couple of fish. Got a couple of rigs out there. I was still baiting up. I've had a bite. Got my first one on the bank. Ooh, a bit quick. Not a monster, but a nice common. Big. An oddity in 40 foot of water. Felt a bit strange on the fight. It just goes to show they do feed down there. Get a few this trip. Even better than that, I'm the only one here. Lovely. Welcome to Bundy's Loney. Get him back in. See if we can catch a bigger one. an eel. No one told me about these. Don't hate eels. Oh, this eel. Well, I've had a bit of a shifty around now. Oh, that carp and that eel both got caught on that, the line got caught on that marginal shelf. It sort of goes out about, I don't know, 15 yards I suppose, about 20 odd foot deep, and then it just drops straight down like a brick wall. Getting down 30, then 40 foot. And my rod's down the bottom there, it's just a nightmare. The line was catching it every time, even winding in, I was clonking off the top of it. So I brought my rods up on the top, on the high bank. A bit like the way we used to fish at Harefield years ago. On the causeway bank there where your rod's right up. But it's just about keeping the line clear at the top of that shelf. So hopefully no more problems. Hopefully no more eels. I don't know what all that was about, catching an eel. Especially in December. But, I spoke to the governor, he walked past just now, told him I'd had an eel, and he said that was quite rare, so I'll take some comfort from that. There's not a load of them queuing up. I'm fishing in the snake pit out there. So I've just spotted it all up again. Adjusted the length of my clip by another rod length for casting off the top bank. And it's all set, ready for the night. It'll be dark in a bit. And I have it on good authority that as soon as it gets dark they start showing like mad. So we'll see. But not a bad first day anyway. At least I've had a carp. See what the night brings. Well, as you can see, it was a bit of a chilly one last night. It's actually thawed out quite a bit now. But I was encased in ice this morning, inside and out. And no bites. Be recasting those in a minute when they thaw out a little bit. Don't fancy picking them up just quite yet. Covered in Jack Frost. Seen a couple this morning, but not an awful lot. I did hear a few in the night, but I was going to sit out there and see what I could see, but it was so cold. Once I got in the old bag and got warm, I thought, no, that'll do. It was about this time yesterday I had the bite off that common, so there's still chances. But the weather they've forecast for tonight is it's like the polar opposite of what it was last night. It was calm and probably, I don't know, -3 or something last night. And they reckon sometime this afternoon there's a big southwesterly moving in, and it's going to be gusting up to 40 something mile an hour, and there's 10 degrees in the night at the warmest point. I think the lowest is 6 in the early hours. And I am very exposed up here for a southwesterly. It's going to come from over these flatness and whip straight across, smack straight into the back of me. +40 miles an hour is a fair old blow. I think I'm going to have to put the rods back down the bottom. Otherwise I'll be awake all night with bleeping. I'm going to stick them back down there. Get it all nailed down ready. Here's a little trick for you. If you're fishing maggots, as I am on one rod, you want to see how many of your maggots are actually getting down to the bottom, especially in deep water. I just picked a new spot, it's about 35 foot deep. So put a zig out there, halfway down with a little bit of foam on it, right next to where I was spodding. Counted the maggots down. Every time they get down to about where the foam is, the old tip starts bouncing. Eventually I've hooked one. So I would say over 35 feet of water, one spawn of maggots, there's probably absolutely none of them reaching the bottom. This lot are following them down and scoffing them all. So basically I'm completely wasting my time and money putting maggots in. I just think yesterday I spotted a gallon out, today I've spotted half a gallon out, and all I've been doing is feeding little roach. Wonderful. And eels. Well, it's Tuesday afternoon, just cast out the rods, they're all sorted. Looks like the expected weather system's moving in, cloud and a bit of wind coming up now, not much, but they're forecasting it picking right up throughout the night. I've had a little swap round with the rods tonight as well. Last night I was sort of only asking it one question really, all at the same sort of range and the same sort of depth, but tonight I've got my right hand rod. This is walk down these steps, get out the wind a little bit. That's better, a bit more sheltered down here. Yeah, tonight I'm fishing my right hand rod in about 32 feet of water. That's the shallow one. Middle rod's in 40 foot on the spot I had that common from and the eel yesterday. And the left hand rod's in about 50 feet of water. Bizarre, isn't it really? But that's how it is. Thing is really, I mean, that's all the carp know. You know, you can think, oh, 50 foot, that's a crazy depth, but the carp that live in this lake only know deep water. They don't know that 50 foot is too deep. To them, that's just normal. So hopefully we might get a couple tonight. Well, that's just about the end of my first session, I reckon. Just about to pack up and do one. An interesting first trip anyway. Bit of a contender for the Drennan Cup really, what with my carp, my eel and my roach. Certainly won't be using maggots down here again, that's for sure. No activity at all last night. Had every sort of weather you can imagine since I've been here. Howling winds, freezing cold, sunny, rainy. 4 seasons in 48 hours. Obviously thought I was going to get a few more. Got a fish on my first cast, but wasn't to be. At least everything's nice and dry to pack up anyway. Even the dog's looking quite clean this session. Isn't he, Pepper? Clean dog. Oh yes. He loves those horses. He's got 2 new mates. They seem to like him as well, which is good. Anyway, unless anything happens in the next half an hour, I'll be away. I'll see you next week. Same place, same time, same channel. Until then, goodbye from me.